All right, well, here I am on the Matawaka Woods Trail, just outside of William and Mary College in Williamsburg, Virginia. It is early December 2025, and I'm filming this hike, doing about a 7.5 mile hike today. We just got the first snow in Williamsburg 2 days ago, and then had some more snow last night, and so schools here have been closed for the last couple of days, and it's early and it's a lot of snow for this time of year, but it's beautiful and it's made for a really beautiful hike. So 3 months ago, September of 2025, I woke up one morning and immediately became nauseous, and within about an hour or so I started losing feeling in the right side of my body, getting very dizzy, and within a few hours I was unable to stand up and walk straight, and I knew something was seriously wrong, but being the stubborn male and former military member that I am, it took me several days to actually cave in and go into the clinic, into the hospital. It took several attempts with CAT scans and MRIs, but eventually the doctors diagnosed me with what they call a medullary hemorrhagic lesion on the back of my brain, and that basically is a small mass of accumulation of blood vessels that has ruptured, and the blood apparently was interacting with my spinal cord in some way and causing what I can only picture as electrical interference and shocks throughout my body. So I basically lost functionality on the right side of my body. My mouth went numb, my fingers went numb. I was non-functional for a period of almost a month, actually, September and into October of this year. And so I've kind of slowly gotten my balance and my endurance back. I'm back to hiking in the woods now, as you can see, and mountain biking, and just now started getting back into the gym to do some strength training. But it's been a very humbling experience. This is by far the hardest physical, mental, and emotional challenge that I've ever experienced in my life. I just turned 50 years old last July. On my birthday, I went to Scotland for 2 weeks, and on my birthday I actually hiked the tallest mountain in the United Kingdom as a way to commemorate my birthday, and felt great the entire time. And then 2 months later was laid up in the hospital thinking I was about to die. So you just really never know what's coming next. You think your health is going to hold up forever. I've always had pretty good health. I retired from the military 8 years ago and have basically not been to the doctor for 8 years. I didn't need any kind of medical attention or care or prescription drugs or anything for the better part of 8 years into my 50th year, and all of a sudden I felt like I was in my 80s or 90s almost overnight. So I'm making this video today to kick off a quest. I've decided that I'm going to go live my life in 2026, and to do that I'm going to attempt to hike the almost 2,200 mile long Appalachian Trail from Georgia to Maine. And yeah, this is I guess officially one of the first training hikes to kick off that effort. I'm doing 7.5 miles today. The average day on the Appalachian Trail, I understand, is anywhere from like 12 to 20 or even 25 miles for most people that do it. It takes anywhere from 4 to 7 months to complete. I'll probably, based on everything I've seen in videos of folks that have done it so far, it looks like the best time to start to avoid days like this is probably the late March, early April time frame. And if I go at a moderate pace, which is probably about right for me, I'll probably finish in the September early to maybe mid-September timeframe. So that's the spoken goal right now. I'm going to continue training and posting updates as I train. I will add to this the fact that I've had 2 knee surgeries in my life. The most recent was right after I retired from the military in 2017. My knees feel pretty good right now. I do occasionally have some soreness and some inflammation in the knees, so that'll be a concern. And the other concern is I don't have any of the gear, any of the lightweight gear or really waterproof or high quality hiking and camping gear necessary to take on a challenge like this. So my next couple of months are going to be all about researching and learning and maybe purchasing and testing different pieces of equipment to figure out what's going to work best for me when I get out onto the trail. I'm very thankful for those who have gone before and posted videos and tips and recommendations about their experience. There's thousands and thousands of hours of great information out there on YouTube. And so I'll be researching and diving into and meeting a lot of other folks in the hiker community through that experience over the next several months. So, and if I'm really lucky, maybe I'll get to run into some of those folks out on the trail this year too. So that's the intention statement. I'm going to hike the Appalachian Trail in 2026. I will keep posting videos and sharing my experiences of what it's like to be a recently hospitalized 50-year-old dude trying to take on what will be the greatest physical challenge of my life. Hope you follow along and would love to hear about your spectacular experiences, whether it's long distance hikes or any other great life challenge that you've taken on. And if anybody has recommendations for ways to prepare mentally, physically, or otherwise, I'm all ears. All right, let's do this. I'm excited. Signing off for now.